Alright, everybody, calm down. Thanksgiving's over. I may or may not have a plate of deviled eggs in front of me. It's 3 in the morning. Clearly I have larger problems than SinoAlice. It's Spoot from Fort Mystery Gaming. So I'm not going to be around for a good chunk of tomorrow, so I figured I'd get this out early. So we have GRAN snow the day after Thanksgiving, which is pretty wild. So there's actually a little bit of a wild side to this banner. So it's a 3-step. You unlock the Lance guaranteed on step 3. You can go through it 5 times. Appearance rates for SR summons are doubled on step 3, which means not as much as you would think, but it's still significantly better than you would imagine. So what that effectively means is where I just wanna go to the grimoire, please. Appearance rates, here we go. That means it's a 6% chance to pull an SR on the 3rd step every time that you hit the 3rd step. You can go through it all 5 steps before you can't pull on this banner anymore. It's pretty good. I am very surprised they left this running up, so I will probably end up pulling on this a couple of times. I'll actually probably pull on this at the end of the video, because this is going to be short otherwise. So, here's what you need to know. So, the details are as such. You get this lovely lady, whom won the GRAN election. That's fine, whatever. You can all have your own tastes. You can be wrong. I'm not mad at it. I respect it. This is how it happens. So her overall stats, let me have them pulled. I'm just pulling from BlueStacks right now instead of my screen, so she gets big. So her Arcana gives you 11 and 12, gives you 400 magic attack. Almost the rest of her kit gives you 300 magic attack. So level 3 she gets 100, level 4 she gets 100 magic defense, level 6 she gets 100 magical attack, level 8 she gets 100 magic attack, and then 11 and 12 she gets 400. Total, not together. Or together, not separate. So that is 2, 3, 4, 5, 600 magic attack if you Arcana her, just for the class. So if you're, yeah, that's pretty good. That's a very, very impressive amount of magical attack on a unit. So let's look at the weapon, Lance of Justice. So this deals great magic damage to 1 or 2 enemies and increases effectiveness when the summon skill For Whom the Bell Splashes is activated. This kind of is a smaller modifier. I was talking to Tachi for a little bit about this because he was checking the math out for me. He says it's about what is the equivalence to about a 1.2 multiplier. The formula may be falling a little different. He wasn't quite sure about that, but most people agree that it's probably about 1.2. So instead of the 1.5 you get from the comeback weapons, so the ones when you're behind, this one does a 1.2 modifier when you have For Whom the Bell Splash is activated. Right now, the only one we have that activates that, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, is Shadow Lord, I believe. I'm going to read it just in case. Alright, for the limitation For Whom the Bell Splashes is... Yep, Shadowlord's the only one we got. So, eventually we get a larger version of For Whom the Bell Splashes. I can tell you in a second. So we get For Whom the Bell Splashes 3 on Juno and the Blue Dryas that comes out eventually, the Holy Call tree. We also get it on Malphus and the Queen, which I believe is I think she is a Snow White event Esper later on. But on both of those are Juno and the Blue Dryas are paid, so just keep an eye out for them because that's, you know, relatively good. The stats on them are also kind of insane. So instead of SP being 2, Juno, for example, is 0 SP and a significantly shorter downtime and uptime. So cast is 60 seconds instead of 70. Duration is 90 instead of 60. Or 90 instead of 80. So while For Whom the Bell Splashes is up, this gives the weapon specifically a 1.2 modifier on top. So you can see some really silly stuff getting swung in with the percentages from For Whom the Bell Splashes, DC, procs, all of this stuff. So if you are planning a like concerted let's hit the Lance of Justice meme effort, you can do a lot of damage to a team really quickly. Now, obviously, there are gaps in this mentality. You can just telegraph this and get countered. So if you crack this thing and, you know, they decide to go ape on your water damage, or, you know, they cast something that messes with your magical vanguard, there are a lot of ways to mitigate some of this damage. It also sort of leaves you up to whoever casts it first. It's kind of like a bad position for Ogre to be in. You don't want to be necessarily the first one to cast it, unless you have like a really interesting plan to get around it. So I'm going to go ahead and do some pulls on this. I'm probably going to go through 2 steps just to show, or 2 sets of 3 steps to show you what it's like, because I believe round 1 is 150, round 2 is 300, and round 3 is 300, so it's 750 a piece, so I can do it twice, maybe a third time if I'm really feeling up to it, but we'll just stick to 2 for now and see how it goes. You can only do it 5 times because essentially it's a free max limit break of the weapon, which is, I say free, that's big quotation marks. The too long didn't read for this is 6%. You should at least, even if you're not a Vanguard, you should probably get to step 3 at least once. Like 6% drop rate on an SR is just absolutely insane. The rates will get comparable. Oh man, good, because these first 2 steps are dog poop. 6% is very generous now, and it does eventually get better as in JP it has as well. But for now, it is rare and far and few between. So they are definitely worth checking out. So let's see what the first step 3 gives us. So it's 6% on this step only. So just remember that. You are guaranteed the class and the weapon on the first one. But SR rates have a 6% drop if language works that way. I'm pretty sure English works that way, so we'll find out. Let's do it. Ooh, that's a lot of books to start. And you get another one? Alright. That's more than half. That's 7 out of 11. Yeah, that's pretty good. Let's see what we get. So, one of these is just going to be Snow White. There's nothing to be done about that. Oh, wow. Okay. Alright. Fiddle Delusion. There's Snow, so you get her and the Lance. Oh, I got Farah. Okay. And Nightmares are on the... Wow, okay. Well, I got 4 SRs on step 3, so not bad. That's another Nightmare I can't do anything with right now, so that's great. Great. That's 4 SRs in 1, and including the guaranteed, so it doesn't quite count. So yeah, I'm gonna pop this second one and see what happens. Only 1, maybe 2. 1 more, please. Shangoku Satsu, Raging Demon. Whoa! Got 2 on it. Oh, that's an S, isn't it? Yeah. I didn't have her, though. I thought I had already pulled her. That's 2 classes, though. That's, my knight's doing okay. Man. I guess the SR rate's making up for the dog shit rates on everything else. Oh, okay. Oh, it's Bird Spear! Just Defiant Bird Spear. I don't need it, but I'm happy that it's home. Alright. We'll do this one and then we'll consider doing the other ones later. Alright. Oof, that's not great. So we know we're getting the guaranteed, so that's coming. So that's the Lance of Justice. Let's see what else we got. Yep, that one did not pay off. Do I have enough to go for the third one? Yeah, you know what? I ain't doing anything else, and the chance at free SRs is pretty sweet. I'll just gamble up later. Just one. Just one. Nope. So, by the way, you should be pulling on this. Like, just the SR rate ups alone. Like, maybe don't go the whole way down. Maybe just risk the first step, but everybody should probably pull on it. 6% SRs is just way too high to pass up. Yo! Man, a whole lot of nothing on these. Yep, Halberd of Revenge. I've seen you a couple times. Old friend! Alright, let's see what step 3 gives us, besides nothing. We got 3. Maybe 4. Man, the subsequent steps were not good for me. So we'll get the guaranteed copy. There she is. Let's see what else we got. Oh. Alright. Alright, not great. I mean, I can almost max MLB it, but I don't really need it, so I guess it's good for stats. So, that is it. So keep that in mind when you're going through, and just so you are aware, it says that on step 3, appearance rates for SR summons are doubled. So that's 6%. Should you pull if you are a magical attack vanguard? Yes, absolutely. This spear, essentially getting it guaranteed on 3 steps, and being able to pull that many times and possibly get other stuff is wild bonkers strong. Rear guard, it's a little more dangerous. Like, the chance at nightmares is good, and the chance at instruments or, you know, stabs or anything are good, but, like, you just saw it. Like, my first set of pulls, real good. The second one, nothing. The third one, I got 2 spears, which is fine, but it doesn't do anything for me. So, yeah, I would consider, you know what? We'll just throw that on the... We'll throw that into the void as a sign of goodwill. Get out of here. Oh, 3. All right, cool. Book. Spear. Bow. Nothing. All right, that's it. So for those of you who weren't paying attention, you look at your gems. Probably pull if you're not a paladin. If you are a paladin... I can't not tell you to go the whole way down on this one. Like, the stats on it are pretty decent, and then everything else about the weapon is ridiculous. So, 600 magic attack on the Arcana, it's just ridiculously strong. Alright, good night, everybody. Good luck, and Godspeed.